Welcome to Bulls, Beers, and Brawls. You got Big B here with ya. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. We had BKFC Hammond go down. Just moments ago it ended. Of course, I'm here to do some immediate results and reaction on the night. Now, they did bring along the small circle, the small ring, whatever you want to call it. It was like a bloody phone booth out there for some of those fighters. Not only that, they were making their debut in the state of Indiana, Hammond, Indiana, at the Horseshoe Casino. 7 fights on the main card of the night, so a little bit of a lighter card here compared to their usual, but overall the night was pretty entertaining. It was great to have bare knuckle back, so let's get into it and start with that main event. The main event in Indiana went down in the middleweight division. We had the undefeated Bryce Henry. He went in 5-0 in this one. He was taking on the 2-2 Roderick Stewart. Now, bear in mind, folks, that Roderick Stewart did take this fight on short notice. With that being said, Roderick Stewart 100% was game out there. But essentially, he was playing checkers while Bryce Henry was playing chess. Yes, literally, he played chess in between rounds. Let's see, where do I start here? Speed, check. Power, check. Accuracy, check. Creativity, double check. And when I say speed, I don't even mean just offensive speed. Bryce Henry has incredible defensive speed as well. I mean, the kid's something special to watch. He really is. Second round KO for Henry, who now sits pretty at 6-0. He has to fight for the title next. I mean, you cannot deny him anymore. 6-0. I mean, it was unfortunate. Bryce Henry originally was supposed to face Jake Lindsay. Lindsay got hurt, got an injury. I think it was his shoulder, if I'm not mistaken. And that's unfortunate. It really is. But the game must go on, right? And Bryce Henry deserves that damn title shot. The co-main in Hammond, Indiana was also in the middleweight division. We had the 2-2 Cameron Van Camp taking on the 3-3 Derek Finley. A little bit of a weird ending to this pivotal matchup here. It ended up being a short left hand, almost on the break here, from Van Camp that seemingly injured Finley in the second round. I personally wanted to see more, but obviously happy for Van Camp. He now moves to 3-2, goes above that 500 in that squared circle. And he looked pretty good out there. Coming off a loss, it was pivotal for both these men. Unfortunate injury. It looked like a jaw, something to do with the jaw there, jaw injury for Finley. So hopefully he can recover and maybe we'll see him back in that squared circle as well. The feature bout in Hammond was in the bantamweight division. We had the 1-0 Nate Maness. He was taking on the 4-3 Tyler Randall. And let me tell you, folks, Nate Maness has quickly become one of my favorite fighters to watch there in that squared circle. Whether it be the big ring or the small ring, I don't care. I want to see more Nate Maness. Because he easily passed this test here tonight as he put Tyler Randall away with a nasty left hand to the body. Randall wanted to continue, you could tell, but his body said, no fucking way, buddy. We're done. We're done for now. Second round knockout for Nate Maness. Like I say, I want to see more of him. Quickly becoming one of my favorite fighters to watch, especially in that bantamweight division there. When you get that speed, you get that speed mixed with some of the guys have the power as well. Nate Maness fitting in very well in the BKFC. And before that, we had another bantamweight scrap. This one was two debuting fighters. We had Ronnie Hauser, as mentioned, 0-0 going into this one. He was taking on Julian Valencia. And holy shit, folks. 15 seconds is all it took for Ronnie to put away Valencia. A right hand to the body, a left hand to the head, and it was game over. That's right, folks. 15 seconds. First round knockout for Ronnie Hauser. Welcome to the BKFC. In what would have been the third scrap on the main card in Hammond, Indiana, going down in the heavyweight division, we had the 1-3 Gabriel Mota. He was taking on the debuting Sean Schultz. What did we get here, folks? A 5-round heavyweight scrap? Yep, that's what we got. Unfortunately, I didn't find very much super exciting throughout this fight. I found both really lacking combos. I mean, both landed, don't get me wrong, but just single shots, right? And a lot of them weren't power shots. There were a lot of just single jabs. I don't know. It was what it was. I thought this fight was going to be over quick, but as mentioned, all 5 rounds. Nobody ever really was in danger. The fight was never really in danger of being stopped at any point throughout the 5 rounds. But through it all, Gabriel Mota ends up grabbing the unanimous decision. Now sits 2-3 in the BKFC. The second fight of the evening was the only female fight on the card. Going down in the bantamweight division, we had Marisol Ruelas, 0-1 heading into this one. She was taking on the debuting Brooke Evans. I thought it was a great 5-round fight here. Both had flashes of brilliance. In the end, I thought it was Evans' accuracy, along with the ability to back Ruelas up, that gave her the split decision victory in what, in my opinion, what probably was the fight of the night. I mean, let's be real. I don't know. It was a good fight. Like I say, split decision. It was a close fight. Hard fight to score for the judges, no doubt. I hope we see both of them back, but I especially want to see Brooke Evans continue on. I want to see her next fight and see what she brings here in the future. And opening up the main card in Hammond, we had the debuting Travis Smith taking on the debuting Thomas Angelov. This was going down in the light heavyweight division. And you know what? Angelov absolutely put on a clinic here, picking Smith apart. 6 knockdowns. Count them, 6 fucking knockdowns. I wasn't going to swear there, but I couldn't help it. 6 knockdowns to the 3rd round. TKO victory. Nice debut for Tom Angelov. I want to pronounce it Angelov, but I think it's Angelov. I say, just put on a clinic out there. And nothing against Smith. I think that just is showing Angelov's fucking ability out there. And I'm looking forward to his future out there with the BKFC because I want to see more. And that was it for BKFC Hammond main card. Like I say, overall, decent night of fights. It was you could tell it was a very small card. I don't even think Dave Sr. was there. I didn't hear him yelling or pounding on the canvas or anything. So no interview with him that I saw. No news. But keep in mind, folks, that next weekend is the Italy card, and that's the big one. So if there's any news to be broke, I'm thinking that's where it's gonna be done. That one should be good. Kamosi back in action. Will it be his last fight? We're gonna see. Awesome stuff there. Like I say, I would probably rate Hammond overall maybe a 7 out of 10. Maybe it was just my mood tonight. I didn't find the fights overly exciting. They were good. and hats off and respect to each and every one of the fighters that stepped in there. But I don't know, it just wasn't the most exciting event. But it's always nice when you get to sit down on a Saturday night and watch some bare knuckle. Anyway, that's all I got for you folks here today. Let me know down in the comment what was your favorite fight at BKFC Hammond. And until next time, everybody, take care and peace.